Today we're talking about pronunciation, and particularly the French speakers' kryptonite, which is the letter and sound H, H. Why is this a problem for French speakers? Well, in French, your H exists in writing, but you rarely pronounce it. It doesn't make a difference if you pronounce the H or not. In English, H is what in linguistics we call a phoneme, which means it can make the difference between 8 and hate. I'm going to give you 2 tips for H today. Number 1, how to pronounce the H. So you need to be using your diaphragm. You can exercise your abs to do this. You have to breathe out hate. So you can push your diaphragm in, you can really exaggerate this to practice. And maybe you will also get some great abs. Number 2, how to pronounce the H in a sentence. This is where it gets difficult. The main tip is to breathe. If you have a word beginning with H, you need to take a little breath before that word so that then you can do the H. So for example, the sentence, I hate ham, you're going to take a tiny pause between each word. I hate ham. Now, if there is no H, unfortunately, French speakers very often put in an H where there is no H. How do you avoid this? Well, any word that begins with a vowel, you have to connect to the previous word. And you must not leave any space, because if you do, an H will dive in and get in there. So if you want to say, I ate ham, we're connecting I and ate. Now there are some special tricks to connect words together, but I'm not going to tell you about that today. Now remember that pronunciation is something that a lot of people have difficulties with. I work with a lot of very high level speakers who need to present for their work, and they really want to work on their pronunciation to make sure they are clear and precise. Hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you've had a great time.